Welcome back to Megabonk. The last time we played a modded run, I had 5 anvils. That meant we had our weapons with 6 upgrade stats on a single level up. And you guys asked for a max luck run, so today we'll get rid of the commons, of the blues, and just straight up go for legendaries. Now that looks a lot better, doesn't it? And do you understand what that means? All we have to do is open a chest, and we will get... This is the equivalent of 1E19. In other words, this means our luck right now is 1 with 19 zeros after it. Now, as far as I understand, shrines, for example, they should work with luck. However, if something spawned on the stage, like the Moai, those get determined the moment I spawn, so isn't that beautiful? We'll go for the... Actually, I don't need a shield. I've enabled every single item in the game, but we can go for Kevin. He will earn us gold when we get the golden shield. I need to find the golden shield now. Scorpion, see? Our number one enemy. Okay, wait. If we get poisoned, I just die. Okay. All is good. All is good. No way. No way you kill me. No. I don't allow that. Space Noodle, kick in. Space Noodle. Well, you know, luck can't replace skill. Okay, this is fine. This is fine. This time we don't have Kevin. You'll notice, this is easy peasy. Dex got the skill. It was just like Kevin diff. Okay? Ja, scheiße, ne? Okay, before you say anything, I don't want to hear a word. I know you didn't see the entire footage, but I pretty much prevented... That's good. Sure, I pretty much prevented myself from opening up too many chests, because I want to go to the next stage to get a bunch of anvils. And, yeah, that led to that outcome that I die. We don't need luck, that is a given. Let's go for extra chumps. And this time I'll not do that. Let's go for Wireless Dagger. Perfect. I wanted to go for fancy bouncy weapons because they are a lot of fun. Now, they are not necessarily good at all, but at least they are fun. So we are opening up the shrines first. Do we need... Wait, we can't get wrenches. Well, that's funny. Power up drop chance. I'm sorry. I know the experience gain was there, but I definitely want to have the power up drop chance. Because then we have more chances to get free chests. And that dude there is a free chest. Can you die? Power up multiplier, we don't need it, I'll go for the crit. Let's just get the chest. And Wireless Dagger, bonus count and damage, sounds very good. We got the Bloody Cleaver. Okay, I need lifesteal. But that is mental, this is so much boss damage, so that's perfect. Chaos Tome, nice. I think I will go for the Chaos Tome whenever we don't have anything to really level up. And we want to wait for multiple anvils on the next stage, so I may not upgrade the weapons all too much. Unless we get the anvil here, which would make me sad, because then it's less likely that we get a lot of them. But then again, you have a video pinned in the comments where we had 5 anvils. With weapons that have 6 upgrades. Like, do you really need more than that? Oh, wait a second. Okay. What are you? The Big Bonk. Perfect. Do you have blood mark on you? Probably. Ideal, no damage. Wait, how is that possible? Well, I mean, where's the power supposed to come from, right? We have nothing. Joe's mama. Oh, that's perfect. Let's go. I don't like that. Let's go for Chaos Tome. That was 48% movement speed, by the way. Single level up, 48% movement speed. So there are a few shrines. I will go there. And we hope for projectile count. Man, I would love to have wrenches here to multiply the legendary stats. Yeah, but we seem to be fine. Experience. There was lifesteal. No, it's fine. Size. Don't worry about it. I have certain priorities. The number one priority, sure. Silver gain 45%, I hate you. The number one priority is power up drop chance. I will always take that, no matter what else is there. Gold gain would be interesting, but we'll go for projectile count for sure. Because then I need to upgrade the weapons less, because we have more projectiles. There's a magnet, we don't need that. Let's just get all of the difficulty though. Because if I don't go for bonus experience, we need to summon as many enemies as possible to make up for that. And this is... How many do we have now? We had 2 and there are 8 on the stage, I was told. So there should be 6 more. There's a head guy. Okay, so we have learned the Moais. They have their stats the moment you click on them. I will actually go for difficulty. But these head guys, they have their stats the moment the stage loads. That means this guy has normal items. Yeah, golden sneakers are perfect though. That is a lot of gold. Let's roll. I don't want any of these. Bounces is okay though. That multiplies the projectiles that we have and I like that. Okay, Dex. This time it's only 2 bosses. We'll be fine. Don't die. That is the dude. I will spawn the dude maybe later on. I just saw we dropped a chest, so let's go back. So you would think this is super easy, right? Because we only have legendaries, but the problem is, a lot of the common items that are in the game, they multiply your damage with like unique things or survivability. The legendaries are definitely cool, but they have such a unique case where they're useful, that most of the times you're still missing the normal items, fun enough. Bonus speed and bounces, I'll take that. Okay, cautious. We'll take the chest here. What do we get? That is flawless. Do I actually take multiple magnets today? We have the space noodle. Nice. We need one more weapon. Let's go for the chaos tome. 90 max HP is huge. Yeah, and this time it's a sand golem, funny enough. This should be an easy kill though, because we just bounce between them. Lightning orb. Chance to summon a lightning when hitting enemies. And it can stun. Can it? Oh! What just happened? Where did that insane damage come from? Okay, power gloves again. I will maybe go for 5 of the common ones. And that is a common one. Let's go for revolver, I would say. And Dragonfire. 15% chance to summon Dragonfire. And it can also burn them, which is quite a lot of damage. Ooh, we have a good first stage. What is that? Oh, you're attaching to random enemy. Interesting. I never used that weapon. So there's another boss shrine. That's good. Let's go for difficulty yet again. Maybe maybe this will be a problem in the future, you know. Just saying. Let's open up another chest for good luck. Don't be an anvil. The second Dragonfire. So the tome that I want to go for is the gold gain tome, because we want to gain as much gold as possible to make sure we can open a bunch of chests. Like, it doesn't really matter if we can just open up 3 more chests. That's 3 more legendaries, and I think that's more fun than anything else. What am I missing? I feel like it's empty. There is difficulty over there. Nice, we'll take that. The shot... Did I want to go for you? I don't think so. So bounces and speed, damage and size. That sounds good. Let's just make it bigger. The swarm is incoming. This should be easy with our Dragonfire. Perfect time to go for the lifesteal though. There we go. That is... Yeah, don't get that. Hey. How is that possible? I don't get it. You have no damage. Oh, let's go for the 6 extra jumps. We just got 6 extra jumps. Gold gain, let's go. Why is it so crazy? Right? Let's go for more gold gain. Just open as many chests as possible. Okay, there's a chest over there, but we'll open these two. You know what? If we get the anvil, we get the anvil. Dragonfire, perfect. The speed boy. We slow down time. Now, the big difference is... Bone. That is the last one I wanted. I want to have wonky weapons, and these are wonky weapons. You'd agree, right? But yeah, I wanted to have the... Let's go for gold gain. Wait, what? What am I saying? Let's go for gold gain. What am I saying? Oh, the speed boy just slows down time. But you can still walk into enemies because they are not frozen. They move very slowly, though. So that is still dangerous when that happens, because you can still die if they surround you. Let's go for gold gain yet again. Oh my god, I love that. So I will increase your damage because your damage is pathetic. Now I wish we had an anvil. You know what will happen? The last chest that I open on this stage before we are happy and dandy will be an anvil. Do we go for extra jump? We have 8 extra jumps. I'll go for size. Yeah, never mind. We don't need that. Projectile count and crit chance sounds very good. Just a little bit of bonus damage. Let's open up the chest. Fork, perfect. And I will stop now. Because we don't want to run into the anvil. Another Dragonfire. Revolver, sure. I was here already. There's a free chest. I mean, I have to take that, okay? That is a given. We need to take this. So do we want to have more magnet? More magnet means more range. I will take 5 of them. I set this as a personal goal that all of the legendaries we take at least 5. But then we banish like those that we often see. Duration, not gold gain. Did you just deal 6.9k damage, Mr. Space Noodle? Speed boy. Hey, welcome. Yeah, but seriously, did you do that? That sounds completely absurd. What else do we have? Now, this run is entirely about the items, mostly, so I don't bother with the weapons all too much to upgrade them until we get Anvil. In case you're annoyed that I upgrade gold gain, hey, the more money we have, the more chests we can open, the more absurd this becomes. I think you'd agree that it makes sense. I've lost track of where we were, kind of. Like, where's the difficulty? The totems. Let's just get you. I just love how we know that this is a legendary. And it can't even be something else. Maybe... Nah, Chaos Tome. What are you? Power up drop chance? We got 60% jump height out of one tome. That's a head guy. This could be Kevin. You know why that's good? Because we can earn infinite gold with that. Crit damage. Nice. Please be Kevin. Please be Kevin. It's actually Kevin. That will kill me. That will completely kill me. I have no chance of surviving this. We don't heal enough. I need the trunk blade ASAP. Okay, maybe I will start banishing items a little bit earlier. This could be a problem. This could be a genuine problem here. Oh no. Armor? I will actually go for a little bit of armor. Is there anything back here? No. So, gold gain again. Dex, you're way too greedy. You shouldn't do this. It's fine. How many bosses are we even spawning? Like 3? I can deal with that. I will not take movement speed even though I should. Instead, I go for defensive stat. You have to view it this way. When we fight the boss, it's way too dangerous. Like, because we may... Oh, cool. Perfect. We may upgrade the movement speed a couple of times with our Chaos Tome. And then I can't control myself anymore. I'm not even sure if that will be a problem, but yeah. It is something that can happen. I just love hearing the bonks around me. Where's... Okay, seriously though, where are all of the totems? Like, how much difficulty? 47%. How much did we get? 1, 2, 3, 3. Seriously? Where's the rest? There's one over there. Swarm is incoming. I hope we can deal with them. Let's go for more bounces and crit damage. Never mind, we are overpowered. Are we? Yeah, I'm not exactly sure. Let's go for more lifesteal right now. Just to make sure we heal a little bit more than what the Kevin deals to us. Is that working though? I don't feel like it's working. Random stat, duration, 48%. Gold gain, huge. I have so much money, look at that. Dude, that is like the entire amount of money I usually earn on the stage. And we have opened a huge amount of chests already. Okay, I think I did everything. Chaos Tome, power up drop chance. 30% power up drop chance. Okay, it's like 2 AM right now, so I have to keep a little bit quiet, but that's ridiculous. Are we healing? I think we are healing. Crit damage, but nah, I don't care. Let's roll. Damage? Yeah, I need to get damage and crit chance up of the weapons. There's a tome. A totem, not a tome. It's sometimes hard to see them because I look at the map and I also look at the minimap. But depending on what I look at, it could be that I look at the map, like at the stage here, while it's on the minimap, and then I look back on the minimap when I walked out. Let's go for the chaos. Duration 48%. Scorpionussy, I don't think you know what's about to happen with you. No, that was fine. That was totally fine. I need more shield. Please, Chaos Tome. Shield. No anvil. Joe's dagger, insane. No anvil. Perfect. That is the cleaver. No anvil. Revival, huge, because now we can stay on the stage longer just to farm up. Lightning orb. Okay, there is a small part of me that really hoped there was an anvil. You know why? Because I made the prediction that the game will give me the anvil on like the last chest when we kill the last boss. And if that actually happens, I'm gonna lose it. And this is usually what happens to me in games. We have 11,000 money right now. Holy moly. So how much difficulty do we have? Chaos Tome? Power up multiplier? Kind of good actually. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So there should be one more on the stage, or I miscounted. Do you see the experience flying after me? I was a little bit too fast around. Yeah, I don't see another totem. You know what? 5% is not important enough that I will search it out. We have another magnet here. Good. Not that we need it. Well, you know what? I'll just use... Oh, I have to go to the boss. Where's our lifesteal, by the way? Aren't you supposed to heal me? Also, what happens with our power-up drop chance? Wait. We have power-up multiplier like crazy. 60% if I take this. And now we go to the boss. And I summon him. He will probably get one shot. Okay, that is anticlimactic. Thank you for that. Gold Tome. Look at the weapon levels, by the way. How low they are. And that just happened. Cool. Very happy. Very happy. At least we got the Soul Harvester. That one is insane. Whenever we kill an enemy, 2 homing souls summon. And they deal a lot of damage. We have another revival here. And the Chonk Blade for overheal and a humongous amount of lifesteal. Well, I guess now I can open chests because it's like, whatever, right? Let's just do it. What do we have? Megabonk. Very good. And because we already have the 2 overpowered lamps, that one is insane. Do we have 2? No, we have 1. Another revival. We don't kill stuff. Okay. That's totally expected and fine. Why is he alive forever? What? Like, all of the other ones are just dying. The moment a Space Noodle connects to them, you don't deal damage to them anymore, what? Yeah, I don't know what's going on there. And what is the next one? Big Bonk again. Good. We need to find the other overpowered lamp to scale up our damage to ridiculous levels. I'm just looking for the chest right now, and it's a little bit hard to find enough of them. 100 max HP, 50 HP region. Healing will now radiate damage to nearby enemies. I have no idea what this really means, but I'll take it. Gold gain, huge. There's a chest. There are 2 chests, in fact. I would assume we can last a little bit through Endless, because we are so powerful. Homing ghosts, yes. Right? There's a cactus. Why is there a cactus? Why are there skeletons? They're not supposed to be here. Dragon Fire, let's go. Chaos Tome, 72%. 72% damage. You're out of your mind. Like, you're completely out of your mind. What? The Space Noodle kept him alive. That's why I bonked into him. Energy Core shoots out cores or orbs. Yeah, but look at this, how easily we kill them, and when the Space Noodle attaches to someone, they just don't die. Which is a very odd behavior. Okay. There's a free chest as well, perfect. How much does it cost? 2k, we can easily afford that. Another orb, nice. Bonus hits are always amazing to proc the on-hit effects. Another fork for 15% crit chance. And more orbs. I think I don't want to ever banish them because they seem to be fun. Lightning can now stun. You broke my shield just because of the Space Noodle. Why am I getting countered by my own weapon? Like, look at this. Everyone else dies. 30 thorns. Okay. Yeah, but do you see that? Everyone dies. And the thing that the Space Noodle is attached to is just staying alive. Megabonk. Gold gain. Maybe I'm a little bit, like, going too much on the gold gain. But I also think it's very helpful to us. Okay, I'm gonna draw the line at 3 of them. Not more. I can't take this. And I need to stay here. Count bounces and damage, huge. I wanna take some weapons now. So, we have only 50 shields, sadly, so I don't think I'll be able to survive for all too long. But we should be able to CC most of them. Let's go for random stat, 30 thorns. Okay, well, that's something. We have revivals. Who cares what happens to me? It doesn't matter. There's a chest. Let's get that. Maybe another revival. Gold gain or the dagger. I think I will give the dagger a little bit of love. More stuns. Perfect. So now we have how many of them? 5. That means we are pretty much guaranteed to always cast them. Let's maybe go for the revolver or the bone. Yeah, I'll go for the bone. It's level 1. Maybe the space noodle is better. Can it even get a mount? I wonder. That you attach to multiple enemies? Holy moly. Chaos Tome. Power up multiplier. I just died. How is that even possible? Do I stay even longer? It is dangerous, but it multiplies our strength for the next stage. Where's my shield? No, wait, this was Speedy Boy. That wasn't a revival. Oh my god, I just clicked the moment before they hit me. Holy moly, did you see that? How close that was? Oh, good job, Dex. Okay, Chaos Dome. Power up drop chance 30%. We have 1.8 times power up drop chance. Do you understand how absurd that is, by the way? Like 1.6 is considered insanely high. Let's go for armor. I think I will just max out on armor as much as possible. Ice Cube, that is the first one, by the way. I still can't believe I've lost this multiple times just because of the Scorpion Uzi. Why did the color change? Oh, I take damage because of Kevin. Why is it charging so slow? Because the timer is half right now. Oh no, this will constantly trigger because we are missing HP. Oh, but you have to be absolutely kidding me. Oh, that's not fun. Because I'll never be able to regenerate my health thanks to Kevin. That's funny. No, I hate it. Bonus attack speed or HP regen. I think the attack speed is more important. Wait, okay, now we check. Do you have only legendaries? Yes, indeed. So I think I will go for the overpowered lamp. This has the most impact out of anything. It froze the time again. Huh. This makes me... Like, do you see how fast we are, though? This is a little bit weird. Because if you could replicate this in a leaderboard run, you would be able to clear everything on the stage a lot faster, like the bonus difficulty. And then you just do the stage with more enemies. I think I will go for the Bloody Cleaver. Sure. Like, everything is ridiculously expensive in there, so I can't really afford it. Another Bloody Cleaver. How many do we have? 4. That is quite a lot. Yeah, look at this. I jump pretty much as fast as I do now. But the timer was half the speed. It's like you double your speed to get around the stage. 24% damage or projectile. I'll go for projectile speed. I think this will be more useful to us. Luckily, we are healing enough that we are back to full HP. Elite's very good. That means we'll get more chests. And we have more than enough money for you. Spicy meatball. Finally, my friend. Is there another boss shrine? No, there's a magnet, I believe. Gold gain. So how long will I go for gold gain? Well, as long as possible is the answer. But I don't think I'll entirely max it out, though we will max out a lot of the things that we have. And I think on the final stage, we'll pretty much open everything. Was that a mistake? 2.2 million HP. What is he doing? He's just dying back there. Look at this. Our ghosts and our energy orbs. Listen, I know some people don't like modded content, but for me this is like the reason why I love it. You see these wonky interactions you would never see because you would never have this many ghosts and all of the enemies are just dead. And you can watch this happening. That was incredible. And Ice Cube. I would say we'll go to maybe 5 Ice Cubes. Maybe we don't need that many of the butcher ones. Spicy meatball. This will be the first time I'll have more than 2 of them. Is it time to banish you? Okay, you know what? I will actually have so many chests. I think for certain items like that have an actual impact, I will maybe take them to 10. Yeah, that makes more sense. Like the magnet, we don't need to be at 10 because it just increases its radius and how often it does it, which doesn't really matter. Let's go for size. And... who's the first one to reach 10, by the way? Make your bets now. And later on you can see whether you're right or not. And if you want to, you can also comment that, because this always helps with the algorithm, but you don't have to, because you know what you chose. Unless you lie to yourself. Then you can't trust yourself. But that is a different problem. Dragonfire, already at 7. I'm gonna bet on Dragonfire. There's a legendary head just like that. Holy Book. You know what, I'll go for that. I'll help it out a bit. And you will also only have legendaries, I know that. Magnet, Soul Harvester or Saravaruju. That's a good question. I will go for the Soul Harvester because we only have 2 of them. Now we have 3. Oh, there's a shrine. Let's quickly trigger that. By the way, if there's a chest that drops, it could be that I don't hear it because it's just too quiet on my ears. Bone... yeah, let's go for the Chaos Top. 36% lifesteal. We got 80% lifesteal right now. Power Gloves. At 5 of them. No, at 10 I said. At 10 of them, I'm happy to get rid of them. Did you just explode? The thing? The tumbleweed? Did you actually just explode? Like, I know they can... 220% pickup range, you gotta be kidding me. I know they disappear, but that just looked like I triggered it, but I was nowhere close to it. There's a coin. Wait a second, there's a coin. Shield 30, perfect, that's what I wanted. Okay, we are earning so much money here. Watch our money shoot up. This is actually straight up ridiculous. I need to open up all of the chests. We won't have enough money. Not enough chests for this. Soul Harvester, perfect. Boost the random stat, 30 shield. Nice, I like it. Banish. I told you, Magnet is the exception because this is really pointless. Spicy Meatball, gold gain. 10,000 right now. No, it's 13,000, right? Almost. It's 1/5. It's less than 1/5. Increase 16%. Soul Harvester, good. And that was it. So now we are just looking for these pots. Yep, we are looking for these pots because they give us enough money. Another fork. How many forks do we want to have? I mean, we'll go to 10, but do we want... Difficulty 48%. Are you kidding me? Can you give me experience, by the way? That would be nice. But yeah, how many forks do we want to have? Multi-crit is a thing in the game, so it's kind of nice to have more. Just that all of our weapons can easily crit. And why, by the way? What do we have? We could roll, but I think I'm a huge sucker. I will just take the one we have the least of. Oh, the ice cube. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I will always help out the one that we have the least of. That makes the most sense. Just to make it a little bit fair. And... Speed Boy. Now we have 5 of them. I'm not even sure what we are supposed to do with that. Like, yeah, I'll go to 10. Just that we can see how fast it recharges. Projectile, crit damage, yeah, sure. I don't think... Well, maybe projectile count would have been better. Chaos Tome, power multiplier, another 60%. Do the moment I pick up a power-up, do you understand just how strong that will be? Yeah, the magnet will suck twice as hard. Elite, power-up drop chance. Wait, how much is it now? 1.9 times. This is insane. Dude, I enjoy this. This is so much fun. Projectile count or difficulty? More enemies is more experience. And my goal is definitely to max out. But early on, there's just no reason to first go for the weapons. And then we go for gold gain, right? Because the gold gain immediately happens. Zeiss attack speed. Good. How much money do we have? 14k. Light power-up drop chance. We have 2 times power-up drop chance. That means chests are now twice as likely to drop from the enemies. Also, of course, the power-ups are nice, but we don't really care about that. And we have 28,000 gold because we just opened a pot with money. Fork. Fork you. Is anyone close to 2 digits, by the way? The closest that we have is 7, the Dragon Fire, but that's also it. Oh my god, there's still so much on the stage that I need to get. Chaos Tome. HP region. Okay, so that is 2 HP per second. Honestly, that is enough that I would say, yep, that's a good value. Can I do... No, we can't do both of them at the same... What just happened to my shield? The cacti. Evasion, let's take a little bit of that. The Horde Wave is about to happen, so we'll take the coin here. And it should last borderline forever. Attack speed. Yes, I saw the chest. Oh god, I jumped so high. Where is it? That was a cactus next. Where is it? Is it that one? Yes. Or that's a different one. I don't know it. Let's go for a little bit of bone. Bloody Cleaver. Now again, the issue is it could be they drop any moment and I just don't see it. Isn't this beautiful? All of our ghosts chasing down the enemies. There's a chest. Gold gain. Now I kind of wish I increased my experience gain. Or you know what? It would be amazing if the magnet gave you experience gain. Then I would honestly take more of it. Do we have no... Oh my god, look at our gold. We have 100,000 gold right now. This is why we do this. Another holy book. Gold gain. And another chest for free. It feels like this... Oh, big bonk. Nice. It feels like the stage is not long enough that we'll max out. There's a blue copy shrine. We could have copied Kevin or the gold... No, we couldn't have. Because it could be it eats the one that we want to have. And that would have been sad. Power gloves. How many do you have? I feel like I've seen you way too much. Only 5. Yeah, that's way too much, to be fair. Spicy meatball. Chaos Tome is 30% luck. What? But you had to rub that in, right? Like, you needed to do it at least once. What happened there is pretty much when game values update, they check out what they were, and now this reverted, but now I've set it back, and I also tied it down, you know, that I can't do that anymore, because I forgot about that. But this is so ironic, because what needed to happen was that we get the luck bonus, which happened there, and this way it reset. Let's go for attack speed. Maybe damage to elites was better, but I don't think so. There's another Moai. Holy Book, which is the one that we have to... Cho's Dagger is the least one. I almost feel like it's more rare than ever before. Which would make sense, because it was like the item to go for. There are the bosses. We actually have less damage than I thought. I know that sounds stupid with our weapon levels, but we have so many items. We have 7 forks. It may win against the fire, did you think that? Energy core 4. Imagine we have none of them 10. Like that they all just spread out and we don't get enough. Now I'll make sure that we get enough chests. Chaos Tome. Jump height 60, but that's evil. Big bonk. 6 of them, by the way. So I have to make sure that I keep looking for chests. Because on the next stage we'll earn a ridiculous amount of money the moment we max out the gold tome. So yeah, it's really important that here we do as much as possible. I just realized you could have also given me a blue. Like the gold shield, because the only thing we have is Kevin. So that's kind of a meme. Oh no, what happened there? We randomly got a golden shield. Well, that is really odd that that happened all of a sudden without me doing anything, obviously. Yeah. Definitely. Right? You believe? A 48% movement speed. Yeah, I thought it would be a lot more fun if we get it. And we had a chance there. We actually had a high chance for a blue one. So I deem that as justified, I would say. Oh, I need to open the small ones as well. Like the small pots, because they still give a humongous amount of gold. Like, look at this. Bam. That was 8k gold. Well, that's actually nothing. That's actually really nothing compared to what we need. You know, for 2 times power-up drop chance, I'm a little bit disappointed just how little we get. But I guess one big issue is that we don't spawn as many enemies as we would with a lot of difficulty, but I also didn't want to turn this into utter chaos, where I go for the typical tomes, and I just wanted to make it more about the items. There we go. Dragonfire is on 8. Did you bet on Dragonfire? It was a reasonable choice, right? Because it was on a high level already. It was level 7 at that point. But will it be... What just happened? Why did you bump up? Wait, what? That was weird. But yeah, it would have been a reasonable choice. But maybe someone with bigger balls decided to go for something else, and that will be it. So yeah, I will just chill here, and I will wait for the gathering and everything, and the gold, and open up the chests as much as we can. 30% evasion. We are now up to 29%. Yeah, it doesn't make sense, I know. I mean, if you think about it, it makes sense, because otherwise you'd get to a point where you can evade everything. And it is a little bit silly. Let's go for the Chaos Thorns. I hate the Thorns. Why? Saravaruchu. We have 5 of them now. Okay. What are you? Don't be the Dragonfire. Don't give it to them. Spicy Meatball. We have 5 of them now as well. Do we go for Gold first or for Chaos Tome? I feel like both of them are fun. Chaos Tome is definitely more fun though. Yeah, I'll focus for Chaos Tome. There's a chest. And Lightning Orb. We are now up to 7. There's more difficulty. How much difficulty do we have? Our goal is 600. 166. So this is 171. I mean, for no difficulty tome, I think this is good. Yeah, that's very respectable. Oh god. Oh god. What did I do? Damage to lead, 60%. Nice. I just took up the speedy thing. And remember, we have the power up to the power up. To make it even stronger. Oh my god. This is insane. All jump height is 23, by the way. Energy core is at 6 now. Dude, the dude is catching up like a champ. Let's go for the Chaos Tome. Damage to lead, 60% again. And... Sarabaruchu at 6. Yeah, what was that? I got bumped by the air. Okay, let's go for... I would say the Wireless Dagger to give it a bit more damage. Like, it's nice that we have all of these effects, but some of our weapons have literally 0 damage. I think the Dagger was at 7. And... no, 17 now. Let's go for... I would say the Revolver. Are the enemies just frozen, by the way? I almost feel like it. Crit damage? Okay, where's the Tome? There's a free chest. There are 2 free chests. Holy moly. Shows Dagger at 4. Okay. Also slowly catching up. If any one of you guys bet on Anvil, by the way, to be the one to reach 10, I think we need to have a word. And have a test. You know. Chaos Tome. 6 extra jumps. Wait, I want to see how much I can jump. Let me check that out. Let's go for the Revolver and... I hit a wall. I'm still jumping. So there is actually a wall now. Like, this is definitely confirmed because we have 14 jumps with insane jump height. And that was just not enough. Boost the random stats, silver gain. Also, I really hope no one, like, hope for the Revival to be the one, because this is the one we want to use to get, like, longer through the stage. So we'll lose a couple of them. Crit chance, projectile count, nice. What is our damage do? 2.8 times. Joe's Dagger, you kind of suck. Right, what is going on there? Size 48%. Space Noodle, can you stop doing that? That was a Space Noodle, by the way. In case you're wondering. Chaos Tome, crit damage. That is insane. Where's the magnet? I just saw a magnet here. Wait, seriously, where's the magnet? Cleaver is at 8. Huh? Oh, okay, I understand. I understand. Let's go up here. There's the magnet. Hey, can you guys maybe leave me alone? That would be nice. There's a chest over there. So the magnet is stage-wide, which is further than our magnet, so it should be very decent. Like, there should still be some stuff around. Though with 3 magnets, we hoover up often. 45% experience gain. Thank you, my friend. Finally. Joe's Dagger is at 5. Do we have a single one at 9? No. Chonk Blade is at 1. Also sorry for all of the Chonk Blade hopers. Imagine that's actually the one that manages to get the 10 first. Just because we get it like 9 times in a row. Size 48%, also good. Max HP 90, also very helpful because the overheal multiplies that. Like, we have 650 HP, but our current HP is 2000. Chaos Tome, Elite Spawn Increase, very good for bonus chests. I just love how there's so much flying around on the stage. You wouldn't assume this with the stuff that we have. 45% experience gain, 45% gold gain. Are there more chests? Like, I really need more chests. Is there a question mark? And then... oh, magnet. Okay. Well, this is how easily you can lose my hope. I'm already dying. This shouldn't happen yet. Spicy Meatball is at 6. HP regen. Projectile count plus 6. This is so insane. Like, you can actually get these tomes, by the way. Like, if you just have high enough luck, you will constantly get that. And this feels even more absurd than ever before. Bloody Cleaver is at 9. It's the first one to hit 9. Okay. That is insane. We need just one more. And that was it. Gold Home. We are close to a wall here, which is dangerous, because enemies spawn usually close to a wall. 30% power up drop chance. There's a chest. Multiple chests. Okay, just how much power do you actually need to deal with these guys? This feels a little bit ridiculous. I know our weapons are not super duper upgraded, but I would say we are so overpowered, it should still do the trick. How many? 6. The moment we see the bloody Cleaver, by the way, is the moment where we know the game is over. And we got gold gain again. This is a lot more fun than the last time, because the last time we leveled up so much, it was hard to see what we get. Yeah, right, it's locked. Okay, good. 7. There's another chest. Don't be the Bloody Cleaver. I mean, actually, you know what? If you want to beat a Bloody Cleaver, beat a Bloody Cleaver. You know, I'm not telling you what to do. I'm fine with that. 30 thorns. What is our damage? Seriously, what happened to Cho's dagger? I know it got nerfed, but this is horrible. I think that something went wrong. Like, I think it got so... Like, something was messed up. And now it's barely ever executing anymore. Or I guess the problem is we have no other damage multipliers because all of the damage items are missing. And you have to keep in mind, all of the damage items, almost all of them, multiply the damage with each other. So if you have a 10 times and a 10 times, you'll have 1 times damage. Well, okay, that's like the 10 times is 1000%, okay, so that's a little bit difficult to reach. But the point is, if you have like 50 times damage here and you get an item that gives you 100%, you'll go up to 100 times damage because it's doubled. And that is a big difference from one item. 6 extra chumps, okay. Oh god. It's the Space Noodle that's killing me. It's not holding them in place. Who is it? The fork? Wait, we have so many of them. We have 9 forks. We have 9 bloody cleavers. This is where the race is really starting, by the way. Holy moly. Space Noodle, I hate you right now. So now this wasn't our revival, I believe, because we have 6 revivals. This was just our Space Noodle being stupid. Noodling around. Where is it? Chaos Tome, lifesteal. Yeah, just slow down. Okay, good. Jump height, horrible. I have no idea how to do the final boss fight. By the way, there's the Chunk Blade. Now watch it. 9 times Chunk Blade in a row. Like, watch this. Okay, if you don't believe me, watch this. Okay, it's not it. The moment you see the item in the rotation there, you know it's not it. If there are too many items it can select from, then it could be that multiple items are missing. But it has to be missing to appear. Gold gain. Like, if you only have 5 legendaries left and a magnet is missing, then you know, yes, it will be the magnet. Pickup range, huge amount. Now we got the bonus damage, by the way. 13.8 times damage multiplier. Because of the purple power-up. Are we actually maxing out here? I don't think so, but this would be insane. Do we go for you? Yeah, I don't think... Space Noodle? The Space Noodle, again? Like, do you see the connection between the Space Noodle and the enemy? Yeah, that's what's causing this. And knockback, also okay, I believe. Though at 6 minutes, the enemies will be a lot tougher, so this is where we may have to leave. You know what, I'll just go for you. Mr. Bone, you get a few upgrades. Do I just have to make the Space Noodle stronger? Is that the problem? It feels abandoned. I think it will just make it worse if I do that. 6 extra jumps. Okay, well, that's fine. Totally fine. And bonus luck. Can we stop that maybe? Okay, Space Noodle, I'll upgrade you. No, but you're useless. You just connect to one thing. Right? I didn't know it works that way. I thought you could give it more projectile amount. Like, I only saw it on bosses in the past. And obviously there's just one beam because there's one boss. But if I would have known this, I wouldn't have taken it. 7 spicy meatballs, by the way. Gold gain. Are we fine? Jump height? Well, that's not helping. Are these easier than the other before? Oh god, Space Noodle, like, I hate you. You're so stupid. Stop it, Space Noodle. You keep them alive is the problem. At least hold them down. How is it possible that a weapon is actually backfiring? Like, that it helps the enemies to kill you. Okay, but we didn't lose a revival. We are still at 6 revivals. Is this the 10th one? No. But this is number 7 for the Homing Ghost. Experience gain, beautiful. And crit damage, also beautiful. We are up to 6.4 times. What do we have here? Chunk Blade. I'm telling you, Chunk Blade is coming. I'm not saying it's the one that I'm rooting for, okay? I'm not stupid. I'm just telling you. It's the underdog. You don't expect to win. Now, the thing is, this is not a movie, okay? This is reality. So the underdog will not win. But it would be very funny if that happened. Another Chaos Tome. Gold gain. Why do we even have the gold gain tome, right? I think this straight up gave us more. You know what? I'll roll. Gold gain. Yeah, this one is 24%. The other one was 45%. That is more than double the amount. And that's ridiculous. Power up multiplier 60%. Can I have a power up? Alter, Noodle. Noodle? I'm about to have a serious word with you, but really serious. What can we even copy? We have a 50-50 for glory. 9! Um, 48% movement speed, yay. Gold gain, yay. Give me a moment. Oh wow, look at this, I had a bad dream that we lost Kevin. But he is down there, do you see him? All is good. That's amazing. That's great. We are down to 4 revivals, are you kidding me? Okay, maybe I can't really walk around. It's the space noodle, I'm telling you. It's the stupid space noodle. Was that a chest? I think I heard a chest, but I could also be wrong. No. Okay, let's leave, I would say. We got so many level ups here. 48% movement speed as well. I could stand close to the portal, but if the space noodle keeps someone alive, they're just stuck on me. But we do have enough revivals. Like, I'm willing to go down to 3. Well, okay. That's what I was willing to go for. But how are they so absurdly strong? I know I'm weak. Power up drop chance 30%. Wait, what is the last stage? Already? No! I'm not done yet. Okay, log in. We have 3 revivals to go to become overpowered. This will be very difficult. And borderline may kill me. But we can do this. No more jumping into enemies. Just walking or getting one shot. Okay, cool. 4k HP, by the way, getting one shot. I shouldn't do this. I really... Wait, doesn't this mean we can't get anyone to 10? No, final stage. Endless stage. Yeah, we can do it there. Okay, I will just chill here because it's harder for the enemies to just charge in and get me. Okay, okay. Ja, scheiße, ne? I need 1 revival in case something goes wrong in the boss fight. So let's just wait for them to charge in. Like the moment the effect ends, where we don't need the gold gain now. It was nice though. Like think about how many chests we opened, right? That was a ridiculous amount. Pay attention. We got the level ups. Perfect. Power up drop chance. Dex, weißt du, manchmal... I forgot there's a boss. I forgot we have to kill a boss. That's what's actually going on. Okay, we got this. I don't know what you're talking about that I suddenly got 3 revivals. Listen, I'm not losing the entire video and restart this just because I was stupid. If you think I restart the game every single time I'm stupid, you're wrong. Do you understand just how much I would have to restart? What is going on with them? I mean, the space noodle is doing work though. Why are they so big? Do you see the minimap? Okay, pay attention to the minimap. What? And they are not dying. Why are they not dying? This stupid space noodle, isn't it? Dude, I'm telling you, it's a stupid space noodle. Okay. I have 1 revival. We need to leave. Okay, you could have also given me a revival, you know, just saying. Is anyone at 10? No. 9. That was not German, by the way. It's the number 9. Okay. Sweat it. Sweat it. Sweat it. Sweat it. Sweat it. Holy moly. That was close. I can't believe it, by the way. We don't have a single item at 10 right now. So I'm forced to take the one we have the least of, which will allow an item to catch up. Energy core is 9, you're 7, so you're now at 8. There's another one. This could also mean we have 2 9s. Speed Boy is at 5, that's probably it. Bloody Cleaver is at 9, yeah, it's the Speed Boy. Can you even... What does it even do? Like, what's the point of that? So the thing is, for some reason I thought the last stage is the last stage, and this is why I extended it so heavily. Otherwise I would have just left and went to the next stage, because we'll definitely max out here. But yeah, that was the reason, like the issue, my stupidity. What is going on? Dude, I'm telling you, the desert is really weird. Can I not leave? Oh, come on, that's not that tight. Oh my god, how much damage is that? 4.8 times. 24.4 times from one power-up. Dude, I love this. And magnet. Well, that is useless. Okay, we have a head dude there. The problem is we have to pay for that. This is probably the most expensive guy you've ever seen. Do we just... No, you know what? I'll go for the chunk blade. Yeah, let's do it. Wait, what happened to my revival? I had one more revival. Where is it? You remember that, right? Because I extra waited on the gate. Wait, where is that? But I didn't die. We know that for a fact. 10 dragon fires. If you gambled on the most obvious one, I'm sorry to say... Oh god. I'm sorry to say it, but it's the one that won. But the others got really close. Speed boy. Scheiße. Yeah, I'm sorry, Chunk Blade. It's not gonna be you. And you know what? I will just go for the dragon fire because it's the cheapest one. Okay, Bone. Time to upgrade you. That will take so long. Okay, there's the boss. And this will give us a ginormous amount of money, funny enough. You wouldn't expect that, but yeah, this little thing. Watch this. Okay, not this. So now you're also at 10. And... you are at 6. So we have 103k money. Watch this. 123k. That was 20k. Uh-oh. How much are you? 15k. Is respectable, you know, nothing all too exciting, but it's decent. And how much is that gold? That was nothing. Wait, what? This used to give us enough to open a chest. This was like nothing at all. Oh god, what just happened? Hello? Where am I? Does anyone see me? Oh, there we are. It's a sandstorm. So where's the legendary guy? I think he's here. No, that's a shield. This will probably last forever. There. And you know what? I'll actually go for the chunk blade. It is the one we have the least of. And I guess I would say whoever's the next one to the 10s, you know, the top 3, that still matters. Well, I guess the cleaver is the next one, right? Do we have another one at 10? I don't think so. There's a magnet, but we don't need that. I will just quickly check in the back here, because I haven't seen a single shrine so far, I believe. Gold gain. Gold gain again. That is a lot of experience. We'll go for damage. So the Violet's Dagger. Chaos Tome. Chaos Tome. Chaos Tome. Movement speed, and shield. I hate you. Why are you doing this to me? Like, do you understand just how hard it will be to move around? And we were already so fast. We have enough money for you, just barely. Holy book. Okay, let's summon you. Is there damage? Yeah, there's damage. Boost a random stat, silver gain. Careful. So funny enough, it takes really long to walk up that hill. Chunk blade. Are you actually gonna be the third one to reach 10? I would be so proud of you, my friend. HP reach and elite spawn. Nice. Gold gain. Megabonk is at 7. Speed Boy is at 8. There's more difficulty. And we got experience gain. Nice. How much experience gain do we have? 3 times. You know what? I'll activate this. That sounds like a good thing to do. Have you noticed that we don't have a revival, you know? I need a revival. I may straight up die in the endless wave if I want to max out. Let's go for evasion. And there's another shrine. It looks like they were... I have zero sense of orientation, by the way. Like, I have no idea where I am. More damage and count and projectile speed. Good. We don't need that. We'll go for the damage to leads. That is a boss shrine. It was one chump. It was just one chump. What is our chump height, by the way? It's only 39. I don't know what that means, by the way. But I would assume it's not that much. But I think the issue is we have so much movement speed. The moment we jump, we just accelerate like crazy. And then we also jump high. Like both the things. But how dog shit are you? Like, excuse the language. I'm really sorry. But just how bad are you? Did you just see what the dude did to me? He just walked in, spanked my butt, and my weapon is like, I'm the one that allows it to happen. I'm the one that caused it to happen. Thorns 30, perfect, great. Damage. Boost. It's movement speed. Crit damage, okay, that's really good. Boost. Projectile count, but that's useless. Where's the chest? There. I may have some issues finishing the stage, just because it takes so long to get around. So wait. You're the next one to 10. Okay, we have our top 3. Who will be the next one? Oh my god, this will be a lot of level ups. Oh god, Chaos Tome, gold gain. Power multiplier, evasion, knockback, crit damage. Okay. And what else? Nothing. But I got a 5th upgrade, didn't I? Well, I guess not. Dude, okay, now we're getting a humongous amount. Attack speed, good. Where's the rest? Didn't I just click it twice? Luck, we don't need that. Evasion. Alter Space Noodle. Dude, I'm about to noodle you. 6 extra jumps is the end. So now we're just looking for chests to open and also to finish the stage. Yeah, it's fine. I'll take the cheap one, you know. It was a little bit expensive, you know. Just a little. You barely noticed it, by the way. Just a little bit, like 500,000. Yeah. Damage to elites. Elite spawn increase, sure. Megabonk is at 8. I have bad news for the Chunk Blade fans, you know. I'm sorry, I can't change it. I would have changed it if I could, but I can't. Pickup range doesn't matter, so we go for crit to multiply our damage. Speed Boy is at 9. Scorpionus, he got 1 shot, as we would want it to be. Gold gain. I don't even know why I still upgraded, but we'll just do it, because we max out either way. Bloody Cleaver is now at 11. Speed Boy is at 10. That is the next one. Congratulations. We have 1 revival. Wait, where is it? No, we had a revival. Never mind. Okay, all is good. Touch statue. Instant 1 shot. You got deleted out of existence, my friend. Bonk is at 9. Hey. Hey. Why does this happen? Why is this a thing? Attack speed, elite spawn increase. I mean, honestly, it would be way better to go for the attack speed, but I can't be bothered. Holy moly, I'm fast. Oh god. Gold gain, level 89. And the experience gain? Sure, why not? None of these really matter. Like, the lifesteal also doesn't matter. As we have seen, we can easily tank through the enemies until they get to a point where they one-shot me. So lifesteal doesn't matter in that case. Dude. There we go. Bloody Cleavers at 12. It's honestly a little bit surprising just how many of them we have gotten, and the Speed Boy. Show Daggers at 7. 10 is the maximum, by the way. That does something. So did we do everything? Our damage is 5 times. Does Show Dagger even still exist? Like, I feel like it really does nothing at all. Missed something. There's a Moai. This could have been a difference, by the way. I mean, not really, but it could have been a difference. Lightning Orb is at 9. And here we have another shrine. How much money do we need? 365k. That is manageable. By manageable, I mean, I'll never be able to pay for that. Another power-up. We have 3.2 times power-up drop chance. Okay, am I the only one who expected we would see a lot more out of that? Right? Like, doesn't this feel a little bit pathetic? And also, I think I just got 14k out of the pot, which is like, yeah, 14k is a lot, but we need 360k. That's a little bit too much. This is such a cursed stage. Like, even though I'm so fast and I can easily get around everywhere, it's difficult for me to find everything that was on the stage. Damage, crit, projectile count and crit chance, nice. Armor to take less damage, good. And we have, yeah, projectile count, why not? Maybe we have enough attack speed to shoot them all out, and then it would be good to have more of it. So, who is the next one to reach 10? Is it a fork? The Bonk reached 10. Yeah, this is our starting area. Okay. So I think what I should do is I should go through the center and check there, because this would be the most common place where I missed something. Yep, there's a shrine. I just saw it. And another revival. Not that we necessarily need them, you know, because when we need them, they suddenly just appear in my inventory magically. But, you know, it's always nice to have them. Gold gain. And shield, movement speed, evasion. How much evasion do we have? 50%. Well, that's pathetic. There's a chest. Here. Stay there. Dude, I hate the space noodle so much. But this must be straight up the worst thing in the entire game, right? Like, no one can convince me anything else. You're a thing. Right. Oh, I'm so sorry for the Ice Cube people that voted for it. Oh no, they were like, oh, that's like the favorite rapper that I have, you know, I used to listen to him all the time, so I'm gonna vote for Ice Cube, and now it's at 4, at this point. I mean, to be fair, the Power Glove is at 5. Her Dex, but the overpowered lamp is at 2, funny. Yeah, the only thing I'm doing now is scanning over the stage, looking for the chests, and checking if one of them is golden. But aside from that, we'll pretty much just max out. I'm not sure if I'm supposed to show you all of that, because I think that would be very boring. But maybe I'll just show you like the final level ups of the weapons, because then you still see all of the stats. That means you now need to pay attention when I have a level up to see the stats now, if you want to compare them. Revolver. I should stop taking projectile speed though, probably, because I don't think that does all too much for us. There's a coin. Crit damage, crit chance, and damage is the best one to get. And projectile count, crit chance, damage good enough. It's kind of funny how small the damage number is. Even with our damage multiplier, this would just be 500 damage. But then you look at the damage number we deal to the enemies and you see 100k. I mean, we do have crit chance and the weapon has built-in crit chance and there is crit multiplier in the game. So it does make sense that it's way higher. But not to such a high degree. We have enough money for this. This could be the lightning orb, by the way, for the people that bet on it. Or the fork. Or the bomb. It's a revival. I'm sorry. So funny enough, we would have had 10 revivals by now. Without the ones that just suddenly appeared out of nowhere in my inventory, you know. Projectile bounces, damage and knockback. I mean, good enough. Right? Good enough. Like, sag mal, it's so hard to get that. There we go. Power gloves are now at 6. Is it catching up? I mean, the other ones are over the finishing line, you know. You can't really expect all too much, but maybe it's catching up with the other ones that are remaining. Maybe with the soul harvester. Oh yeah, right, you're already at 10. And we'll go for the bone again. Dude, space noodle. Mate, do you see what you're doing to me? How is this a thing in the game? You know what I want to do? I love the dev, okay? There's no question about that. I love the game, I love the dev. But I want to put him into a game with 10 space noodles on Desert Tier 3, and he has to win that. You know why? Because what we see here will happen there 10 times, like with 10 enemies. They are just made invulnerable and smash you down. Honestly, that would be a lot of fun. I kind of want to do that now. I don't know how to multiply weapons. Like, all I can do is give myself a weapon once. But I don't think the game allows me to do it multiple times. But this sounds like a really nightmare fun challenge now. Holy Book is at 7, by the way. Why do you suck so much? Let's just go for a little bit of knockback, I guess. Damage, projectile bounces, and speed. Good. And we have... you know what? I'll just max out the dagger. It's like whatever. Like, let's be honest. This video was not about the weapons. So it doesn't really matter what I take there. The book is at 8. How many more can we open on this stage? Will it be enough to get all of them to level 10? I mean, now you can also write a bet, you know, I'm just saying, because the algorithm that helps out a lot. You don't have to, but you can. We can also bet who is the last remaining one to not hit 10. So we have Joe's dagger, the fork, the power glove, the lightning orb, very unlikely, soul harvest, also unlikely, chonk blade, holy book, and the meatball, and the ice cube. Okay, well. Maybe we shouldn't count the ice cube. That one is really pathetic. We have a chest. It's right in front of me. Power gloves are at 7. Are the people sweating that said power gloves will not get to 10? Only 3 more. Well, that's a lot actually. But only 3 more. Dude, this space noodle, you know. Do you see what's happening to me, by the way? Do you understand that we are 3 minutes in and I get threatened to death by one of the losers just because we have a loser noodle? Okay, that is epic. Look at this beam. Now it shows us precisely how it messes us over. Just with the size. Okay, damage, nice. How much money do we have? We can open up a new chest very soon. So that's... Thanks for carrying me to the next chest, by the way. That was appreciated. Can we maybe not do this anymore? Can we just chill a little bit? You know, that I can walk around and do my stuff? Where's the... Here. Damage. Who is it? Is it a fork? Are the forkers out? The forkers are officially out. I'm dying. I'm 3.5 minutes in. And I'm actually dying this early because of the stupid space noodle. But you have to be absolutely kidding me. Do you understand how overpowered we are? And the dude is still chasing me. Power gloves 8. Look at this. I want to remove this weapon. I just want to remove this weapon like so badly. I just don't want to have it anymore. This video was supposed to be about having max luck in the game, what it looks like. Now it just feels like it's a Torture Dex video. Like, I can't even stand still and just let stuff happen because of this stupid noodle. Okay. I just want to have the invulnerability, please. Oh my god. No, not the magnet. That was the wrong one. Where is it? There's also money. Wait, there's green. Alter, leck mir doch die Klöten, du Dödel. There's a green. That's a shrine. Almost had it. Very close. Sadly, the enemy... You don't see it, but I'm rolling my eyes. Like, I can't believe this right now. But this must be the worst weapon in the entire game. Like, there is no other weapon that gets remotely close to actually killing you. There's nothing on this level. If I ever see a top list of the worst weapons in this game, and this weapon is not on the highest rank, meaning it's the worst weapon in the game, I'm gonna write a really, really bad review on the person that did the tier list. Oh god. So... yeah, I just died 5 minutes in. The good thing is, Ved is very active, like the dev of the game. So I don't think this will stay like this. Maybe the problem is only because it was taken too high. But I feel like making the enemy immune to damage is not what should happen here. I know there's a strategy to kill the final boss with the space noodle, because like you can't deal damage to the boss pretty much, and it just keeps applying your debuffs. So you fill up the bar with blood marks, and then the boss just gets one shot because the entire HP bar is just blood marks and nothing else. So that is a strategy that exists, and this is what's happening to them. They are only dying once they have enough stacks of the blood mark, and then they die. But this also means all of our powerful effects and weapons can't hit the guy. We have invulnerability. Oh my god, it feels good. I can't die. Where's the gold coin? It's inside of the building. Okay. There's a chest. What is it? Number 10. If you bet for the lightning orb, you have lost. There's another chest. Scheiße. Scheiße. How much HP do we have? Dude. I was like, that is respectable that we don't die to the guy for once. Like, do we have more life still? And I realized our bubble is still going that we got earlier. Do you see that? Our invulnerability bubble. Yeah. How much power up multiplier? 4.6 times. So if this usually lasts 15 seconds, then now it would last over a minute. Which I guess makes sense, because that seems to be happening. Okay, you know what? I'm just done. I'm just completely done. And I mean it. We will finish this with the chests on the next stage. Hello? We will finish this with the chests on the next stage. Now let's see what happens to the boss. I'm really curious if our weapons will one-shot him, or if the space noodle will connect fast enough that we can't do it. But that was fast. That was really fast. I like that. Space Noodle. I hate you so much. Look at this. Do you see how long the dude survives? I'm 38 seconds into Endless and Space Noodle makes the guy just invulnerable. Do you see my HP bar, by the way? I should not be dying at this point. Why is the chest down here? Why is it in the wall? It's floating. Dude, Space Noodle, my friend. I'm about to slap you away. Where's the chest? There. Okay. Oh my god, that was so close. Dude, seriously, how am I supposed to do that? I can just look at the minimap. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna try to remove the weapon. Worst case, this gives us a second Space Noodle and I'm gonna cry. So I will click on the weapon. Let's hope nothing bad happened. Okay, nothing at all happened. I mean, it kind of makes sense, but it also means I don't know how to give myself multiple weapons. Because this would have been my plan. And that is 10 for the spicy meatball. All the ball lovers that said it will be the last one, hoping for that. Nope, it wasn't it. Joe's dagger at 8. But you just can't be serious, right? But you literally can't be serious. I don't understand this. Okay, and where are the chests now? They are all down there. Oh no. Okay, book is at 9. Where's the other one? Wait, where is it? Is it inside that rock? No, but that wouldn't make sense. There it is. Ja, scheiße. Okay. Line up with the minimap decks. Scheiße. Okay, why the chest so floaty? What is happening? Power gloves is at 9. There's another chest. I never thought I could hate something so much. Like, you know where it makes me rage. And that means a lot because I play League of Legends, okay? So I'm really, really experienced with that. I have a lot of patience. Usually I'm playing with animals with one hand. No, with one finger. Honestly, even that is way too generous. Oh, the chest is at the bottom. Okay. I got this. I got this. Perfect. Now there is another one that we need to get. Joe's dagger is at 8. At 9. There's another one we need to get. And this will be the Alter Schwede, ne? Imagine I could just focus for... Is the chest in the sky? Wait, where is it? Dude, I'm just getting pushed away by the stupid dude that doesn't die because of the noodle. The noodle. There it is. I knew it. Hey, wait, why do you show an item? Why do you show an item? Ist das even the chest? Alter, ich weiß mal gleich richtig in die Fresse, ne? Aber die ganze Linie, ne? Der komplette Genpool ausgelöscht, aber so knapp davor, ne? But it is not the chest. That's something else. Yeah, I just passed through that. So where's the chest though? Okay, let me just jump up here, where it's supposed to be. No, this is something else. That's a chim sauce. Why is that a legendary chim sauce? Alter Schwede, ne? Ich krieg die Krise mit dem Kerl. Der hat ein bisschen Attention-Probleme oder so. So, honestly speaking, I have no idea where the chests are. Like, we see a floating chest that does nothing at all. I don't see a chest. But seriously? Like, seriously? Do you see how the other guys are getting one-shot, by the way? The only guy who doesn't get one-shot is the stupid Space Noodle guy. You get banished. Perfect. I said I will do this until there's only one left, and that is the reason why I go through the torture. Because I now also want to know who is the last remaining soldier. Who is the winner at the end? Or the biggest loser, I guess. No, wait, it was about who is the last one that gets there, right? So if you're right, you won, but it's still the biggest loser. Okay. There's a chest. I'm happy. Hey, Space Noodle. Can you just not kill the guy? Can you just keep him there and not do anything, please? Please don't switch your target. Just stay on him. Please. Speedy Boy also banished. It's getting closer. That's not what I meant with it's getting closer. Oh, God. Okay. How many revivals do I have? I'm stuck. I'm stuck. I'm literally stuck. Step bro. I'm stuck. Dude. Holy moly. But how dingus do you... How is that even possible? That's a Speed Boy. That's the last item that we opened. That is a chest animation sitting here. Right? That's what this is. I've seen that in many games. Yeah, we just went through it. I've seen it in many games. Pretty much to play animations. Or like to have certain things. They are somewhere in a different world where they are all saved. So if you manage to get access to that, then you will see all of the things that a game does for you. But in this case here, it's just a chest opening. That's kind of funny. Yeah, so now it should change to whatever is in here. You're at 10. Welcome, buddy. You made it. So now it's a Soul Harvester, right? Is my theory correct? It's the Soul Harvester. I don't know if you can see it, just pause it if you want to. But it is indeed the Soul Harvester. The secret was figured out. Now the next secret, how to get rid of the Space Noodle. How can I remove this thing out of my life? Please. Wait, why is it... Yeah, okay, I had to ask, right? I had to ask why. So I just gave myself Aegis, because there's no way we'll survive this if this continues. So I just hope this blocks a few hits at least, that we have enough time to kill the dudes that are surviving by the Space Noodle. We don't even need that many more items. It's just Joe Dagger, the Power Gloves, the Chong Blade, this one here, the Holy Bible, the Ice Cube, and that's it. Those are the remaining items. Didn't I just hear a chest? Also, why is it so slow still? This has been going on for ages. Not ages, ages. Yeah, okay, so we take less damage, but this doesn't really help me because now the Aegis is just gone. What? I had no more revivals. I mean, you know what? This... No. No. Weißt du? Deine Mutter ist hässlich. This is a Space Noodle. Don't believe this. This is blasphemy. I don't care what anyone says. This dude deserves to be banished from existence in life. I actually never thought this game could make me rage so much after I did so many leaderboard runs and leaderboard resets. Talking about that, I have to turn it back on. But this is a ridiculous amount of badness in that weapon. Like, it's completely ridiculous. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and if you did, then don't forget to subscribe and give the video a like. See you the next time.